past 5 to 6 years, I've been on the Indigent Defense Committee at the State Bar Court. Every year is the exact same argument. There's not enough funding for public defenders. There's not enough funding for public defenders. There's not enough funding for the public defender system. Every year, we talk about different options, different solutions. And then finally, one day I said, you know what? I think it's the responsibility of each person to do something about indigent defense. And so the one thing that I've decided to do is I said, I'm going to take a financially burdensome case off the public defender's hands. That should free up some money for you guys to do whatever it is you want to do. Because that is a skill we all have. All of us can go into a courtroom and help somebody. And I don't really believe in good lawyers or bad lawyers or anything like that. I believe there are lawyers that fight and those that don't. And those that don't is why we call them bad lawyers. But everybody in here is a great lawyer. And you're a great lawyer because you fight. So the idea is this is not a fundraiser. This is not a nonprofit. It's not a charity. I specifically did not make this into a nonprofit. Because if you want to give money, give it to Gideon's Promise. Give it to the Southern Center for Human Rights. Give it to the hundreds of organizations out there that are making a difference by you giving them money. But if you want to get in the game, if you want to fight, then you need to have skin in the game. That's what I believe. So we created an indigent trust account. And for every personal injury case that we resolve in some fashion, we take a percentage and we put it in there. Thanks to Michael Goldberg, who's already left, and Pete Law, 3 of us were involved in a case, and because of that case, I decided not to buy the 4-door Maserati, and decided to put the money into this project. And so the goal is to use your own money. And the type of case that we've asked the judges to appoint us are cases that require funding, one that requires experts, that needs some special attention, basically something that is going to be a financially burdensome case for the public defender's office. And the reason we're focusing on indigent defense is because no one in this country should get a better defense just because they have money. Everybody should get the same defense, everybody has the same rights, and everybody needs to be treated the same. And it breaks my heart when you have to when a public defender has to file a motion to the judge saying, I need these funds for an expert. And based on the case law, ballistics, you don't get it. DNA, you don't get it. You only get funds if it's something extremely rare or if it's the main issue of the case. I believe everybody gets the right to a zealous defense. Right or wrong, guilty, not guilty, everybody gets treated the same. So, what we're here for right now is just to kind of celebrate, this new endeavor. I don't know where it's going to lead. I don't know who we're going to represent. The other portion I have also is we have an application on the website. Anybody in the community can fill out our application. And if they get a petition of a number of people in the community that believe the person is innocent, then we'll represent that person for free anywhere in the country. Because sometimes the community knows before the judges, before the prosecutors, about what the real deal is. And we want to help those people. So, not only am I introducing this project, but the other part about, like I said, is to inspire and hopefully motivate all of you. And it may not be indigent defense, but all of you have a skill that you can go into any courtroom and you can help any single person. So make it count. Make it for someone who needs it. Get in the game and fight it. And enjoy the spirit and peace. And thank you all so much for being here.